Hello, my name is Brother Sean, and I am a member of the Teo community of Interspiritual Franciscans, a lay monastic community called by Francis of Assisi to embrace all faiths. And this short video is one of a new series, and this particular video is called We Are Called to Love. What do you and I understand by love? Well, I know the word love has been so misused and abused by the media. And we know from the current statistics of those who fall in love and out of love, just like having a cup of tea or coffee. You only have to go to Las Vegas, a place I've never been to, but a lot of my friends have, and they tell me of what it's like to get married there. Quickie weddings, done on impulse. Some are not, some are well prepared and well planned. But the media portrays love as something that is an instant gratification. It's an abusive kind of love, a controlling love. So the love I'm referring to is a deep spiritual love. And it is my belief and my perception, based on many years in the people business as a professional carer, a therapist, and a pastoral counsellor, that the love I'm referring to is a deep inner spiritual love. It's a love that the divine, the supreme, imparts to us when we exercise our gift of free will. But the Father, Mother, God loves us automatically because we are created in the image and in the likeness of God. And for me, God is love. I'm not sat here peddling a religion or wanting to convert you to a religious way of life. I'm here just to share with you that true love is unconditional. It is selfless. It is a reverent love. It is a respectful love. And I believe that the Supreme is a God of love. And they allow us a wonderful gift, and it's the gift of free will, where we can choose whether to love God or not. And that has got to say something about the giver, so that the receiver, you and me, are best placed to understand the terms of that engagement. That the lover seeks the beloved with no hidden agenda. Not like some relationships today where some in their culture they marry because of religious custom, to keep certain dynasties within the family where they can control not the physical love but the material possessions. So there's a lot of what we call marriages of convenience, and we only have to look at history to see what I'm saying. I would like to read to you a beautiful message that was channeled by the risen cosmic Christ, the barefoot Galilean. And in this it's talking about love. That we are called to love. That I have loved you with an everlasting love. You are mine. And though we may choose not to allow our mind, body and spirit fall in love with God and choose a different path, the words of Jesus are as true today as they were 2,000 years ago, when he says, I called you, you are mine. I have loved you with an everlasting love. My heart desires you to come and receive that love. So in truth, I believe that we are all called to divine love. We are all invited to the table of many blessings. And there are no conditions that we must be good, excuse me, we must live a certain kind of life, like me living as a monk. No. There are no conditions. But to embrace that love, we have to surrender our heart to that love. And that love is all-encompassing. What do I mean by all-encompassing? It embraces us as we are, not as our head would dictate to us. And the heart, if it has surrendered to the supreme heart of the Father, Mother, God, then that heart explodes in the presence of the Supreme. It's an inner knowing that you are loved for who you are, that you are accepted for who you are. Whether you're black or white, able-bodied, disabled, whether you're a believer or an unbeliever, whether you're heterosexual or homosexual, whether you're married or divorced, whether you're a prostitute, a drug addict. They are labels that society has inflicted on the children of God. These are not labels that are inflicted on us by a loving God. So we are all called to love, because God is love. And where there is love, there is light. And where there is light, there is selfless love. I'm a believer in keeping everything simple. I guess it's because I've lived so many years chasing rainbows, always imagining the fields are greener on the other side of the hill. I never really knew what true love was, because I was fearful. I was fearful of God the Father, mainly because of my blood father, my birth father. And I loved my father dearly, but my father didn't really know what love was, because he came from a very well-connected family. They were quite influential and affluent, but he was spoiled and sadly irresponsible. And if he didn't get his own way, he could be quite abusive. But I loved him. I still do. But he's in spirit now. But his love was often conditional. And when he had his outbursts of temper, and he'd get his belt off, quite a thick belt, and start lashing you with it, I guess that had an imprint on my mind as a young boy. So as a young monk in a Catholic order, I had this fear of God the Father, that he would be abusive too. It was a negative mindset. But after many years, that changed. And I come to see God the Father, Mother God, as a loving, selfless God, who have called you and me by name. And they love us with an everlasting love. And if you're in a place today watching this short video, and what I've shared with you resonates with your heart, but you're unsure, I am willing to walk with you. I am willing to listen and support you in whatever way I can. all you have to do is click on the link, go on our website, the Monastery of St. Francis.com, and email me. But remember this, you and I are called to love, because there is no greater love on this earth plane than to be loved by a Creator God who accepts us as we are. Namaste.